thanks for joining me today. I'm FTPAthel, and I'm going to be starting a brand new raid account, free to play, from the very beginning, and I'm going to try to show you some tips and tricks on what to do to be successful between now and level 50. So here we go. What I like to do right off the bat is if you go over here and check out the battle screen, you notice that everything kind of has a locked-in level and everything except this clan members only. So the first thing I recommend you do is you go out there and you look for a clan. So here, click on clans, do some searching. And here's this one. This happened to be the clan boss. I just happened to be the clan leader for this. So I'm going to make some room. And there you go. Joined a clan boss. Then what you can do is you can take out your team, which honestly, as a member, I want to go over here. I want to check in, get myself a point for the team. You get up to 3 points a day. And you can find out how to do that by clicking over here on I. So check in, get you one. Just log in anytime in every 24-hour period, get one. You can earn a second star by doing these four things. And then you do the other one this way. It's pretty easy. You just got to get out there and play the game. And I recommend doing these. They're real simple ways for your clans to get this up here. I've gotten shards, I've gotten totems, I've gotten silver, and I've gotten energy out of that. So all of the clan working together. So then you want to come over here and just test out your clan boss. Easy's been done in my clan already. So I'm going to go ahead and hit battle. I've only got 2 people. And let's just see right off the bat what 2 people can do in a clan battle attack. I don't think I'm going to get much done. I'm just going to hit auto and see what the game does. I always like to put it on 2 times a day. I don't like to sit around here and watch it play all day. Yeah, I got a second turn. 2,000 damage, 3,384 damage. So that just shows you right there. So the reason I did that, even though I just started, was because the keys take 6 hours to regenerate, and you can store 2 at a time at the max. So if you have 0 keys or 1 key, the timer's always going to time down to get you another key. But as soon as you have 2 keys, then it's just going to play right there and stick, and you're not going to get any advance. And remember, you need to play 2 keys every 24 hours to get those points. You skip, you can go back. Oh, actually, hold on a second. And then of course it says I need here to equip artifacts and stuff, and that's true because my champions I literally just started. So I'm going to do my clan boss, and then I'm going to go from this point on. All I'm going to do is focus on these missions. And she comes in here. I haven't done anything yet, so I'm getting these. And I got a campaign mission, clear stage 7 of Karak Castle on normal, and these are the things that I'm going to focus on all through these. There's 76 missions, 75 missions, 75 missions, and then 60 missions, and then you get armor. And on my main account, I've already got her. She's awesome, mainly because of this increased speed in arena battles by 30%, and this one right here, where it places a 50% increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, then fills the turn meter of all allies by 30%, heals all allies by 25% of their max HP if they have less than 50% HP. You that down to a 3-turn cooldown, which you can see right there. It heals, it increases, and it increases your attack, and it increases your turn meter by 30%. So all these things get you a big jump right off the bat. So anybody who's already got the armor is probably going to be in gold 4 in the arena. Now, as I said, you have your missions, and that's what you want to be focusing on. But then you have your quests, and these are the things that you're going to do on a basically daily, weekly, monthly, and advanced stage. And I can't even get these advanced ones till I hit level 35, so I don't really have to worry about advanced, because again, I can't work on it till level 35. My achievements on this character, I already changed my username, I already changed my avatar, I already connected my account to player ID, and I'm already level 3. I get a max energy increase of +3 and gems +5. I enable my notifications. Now I'm level 4. I get a +3 and +5. I can lock a champion and unlock a champion. So let's just get these out of the way real quick. It doesn't take but a second. I'm just trying to teach you some stuff. So here's my main character I chose, Athel. I'll go in here and I'll click unlock a champion, lock a champion. Pretty basic stuff. You've probably already done this, but for those of you who have those lying around, there you go. That's how you do it. So I come back over here to my quests, and I'm just going to go ahead and clear this out. Claim that one, and now I'm up to 279,000. So the next thing I'm going to work on is, like it said, is this campaign. Now, I've done levels 1 and 2. If you get 2 characters, here, I'll do this. Go into Battle 4. If you can beat this level with 2 champions, no losses, that means both of them survived at the end, then you get 3. If you beat it, you get 1, you get it. If you beat the stage with no losses, which means 3 or 4 champions, or if you got 2 or fewer champions, and what we're going to do is we're just going to go through these to get some advancement. And I like to just put it on auto, see what they do. I like to put it on the clan chat, that way I don't have those distractions off to left or right. And again, every different thing you go into, campaigns, dungeons, clan boss, you have to go to ×2 to speed it up. That way you're not sitting around goofing off. But these first ones are going to be easy. They're going to get you stars. There's nothing going to be hard about it. And if I can't beat them all, oh well. It's not the end of the world. But this lets you see in the beginning, which, like I said, a lot of you have already possibly played through this, but this lets you see what the deficits are on your team. Now, I'm not going to worry about getting 3 stars on any of this normal campaign level. Leveled up, it's not hard to do. Getting my max energy, +5 gems. Now the interesting thing to notice, and I got this new uncommon champion. It's got a couple abilities. Attacks an enemy 2 times. Attacks one enemy with 1 random ally. The ally doing the attack use their default skill. It's actually a good ability. And I'll show you, especially in Fire Knight, where that can be useful. So he attacks 2 times, which is good against Fire Knight. And he attacks 1 time with a random ally. And when you get to Fire Knight, I'll explain to you why that's a good thing. So I've got more gloves, all this other stuff. What I can do is run over my champions real quick, and I can click on this champion, see what's going on and all the things that I can get, and I'm going to go ahead and put that equipment on her, so it's in use. There's no reason not to. So with my, actually we're going to go ahead and load them up. Anything level 3s, use them. There's no reason not to. Attack, HP, this is on Athel. And what I'll do is give her the attack gloves and equipment. There. So I guess it said boots and shield. And what I'll do is switch over this champion, and I will equip the weapon. And I'm going to go ahead and remove this. And the reason I'm going to remove it is because I don't want to pay for anything. And I'm just going to destroy it. I'm not paying $2,000 for this. Your goal is to get to level 4 or greater on all armor. At least when you're not going all the way up to level 50. You shouldn't be worried about leveling up anything to level 12 unless it's level 4 or level 16 if it's level 5 or greater. And what I mean by that is I equip this and then I click on upgrade, go to champion, it's level 3, I'm going to go to 8. So it's increasing this basic statistic, and then every time it gets 4, 8, 12, or 16, you either get a new substat or it increases a substat by an increment. So that's actually got 2 defense, 2 accuracy, and 1 defense. And you really want these percentages. Anything that can have a percentage, that's what you want to keep. Now up here, we've got these gauntlets that are an HP by points, not percentage. And we're not going to worry about ever keeping those. Now I don't have anything to enchant these, and that doesn't come to a little bit later, but that is an important part of the game, and I'll show you that as it's open to us. So now I got that one upgraded. I'll go ahead and upgrade this one. So there you go, resistance comes out almost double. It was 16 and 8, so now what is it going to be? Went up another 6 points, now I got 22 resistance. And that's my ability to resist debuffs and other things that affect me directly. So let's go ahead and close that down. So now you can see it. Raid and Polaris are trying to make their money there. Close into here and you got progression rewards. Now I reached level 5. This is a claim. I'm going to go ahead and take it. It's free. And what that did was gave me 24 hours of XP. Your champions earn in battle is increased by 100%. So basically, instead of earning 100 points, your champions earn 200 points. And it varies throughout every level and every different dungeon. So, get back in here and hit battle. And again, we're trying to get through castle. As you can see, is a special one-time event. I'm going to get this champion. But let's see, last time I'm going to stick with 2 champions just to see if I can beat it. You can load up to 3, and maybe you need to do that, but with the armor increases, I think these champions will do just fine. Athel's A1, or her attack 1, is a 3-strike combo. Look at that. Those 2 champions beat that, and I level up. Now, what leveling does, it does increase you by 3, and it's giving you these extra 5 gems, but what leveling up does is it adds a full amount every time to your bank. Now, this is what you can earn up to every 3 minutes, as in it would go from 1 to 2, 1 energy to 2 energy every 3 minutes. So you'd increase by 1 energy over here every 3 minutes until you get to a max energy of whatever your current level is allowing you to do. And here I got a chess piece, so I'm going to go ahead and go back to my champions, and I'm going to go ahead and click right here, equip that. Now, another interesting thing to notice is here I have two pieces of armor or artifacts from the exact same set. So then that gave me a bonus of plus 15% And obviously, if I have another group of 2 and another group of 2, I can get other substats. But when I go back to Athel, she has 2 life and 2 attack sets. So she's getting 2 bonuses. She's getting plus 15% of her hit points. And that's where these green numbers come into. And she's getting plus 15% on her attack. And that's where some of that's added to. And if you click here, you can actually learn exactly where all of them are coming from. And all of mine right now are coming from artifacts. And there are obviously other locations that those come from. So here we go. Now notice, like the Great Hall, the Classic Arena, Masteries, and Clan, your Great Hall is what the main part of the game will give you across all your stats, and your Classic Arena again gives you across all your stats. Masteries are individual per champion, so let's go ahead and do this and hit X. And realize that I hadn't leveled up hardly any of Athel's armor, and she's still winning for us. But since this was an attack, I'll take that to level 8. So you notice you got extra accuracy, extra attack, and crit rate. So, and again, right now I don't have any glyphs, but we will get them soon, and they are very important. And here I've got a possibility of increasing these already. Since it's rare, I have 2 substats. Here it's common, I have no substats to begin with. So if I go over here and I increase that to rank 8. Defense up to 9%. All right, there you go. So now let's get back out to the main group, and you can see that I have some locks around here. This one right here is what I suggest you unlock first, which takes 500 gems. So as I go over here, you can see I've on my time, this right here is a playtime bonus, playtime reward, 7,500, 20, 40. Every 40 minutes you'll get, or excuse me, 40 minutes of playtime in a 24-hour period will get you a potion and the silver. Now notice how I didn't collect this one. You need to collect it before it refreshes every day, but I recommend you don't collect this right away. You always make sure that you've spent all of your energy that you can. But here's your clue. I tested it in my last free-to-play account, and it took me 2.5 days to finally get it to where I wasn't having more energy from rewards than what I could spend. So I would recommend you save those and try to collect them when you're out of energy, when there's a 0 here, or when you have no time, as in they're going to run out and this is all going to reset and everything's going to vanish. So whatever you don't collect by 0 hour universal time code every day, then you're gonna lose out on those. So definitely collect them. Just try not to collect them and have a whole bunch of energy up here if you can help it, because energy becomes a real hard place to get that. Well, anyways, back to battling. Let's go into campaign. You can see all these places we're going to go, and in this first set, as you can see, we're going to go ahead and have extra finishing when you beat the campaign boss for each of these sections. But as you can see, there's normal, hard, brutal, and nightmare. Your goal in this game is to get to brutal. Just play straight through brutal, because this is the first time as you go back to normal and we go in here, you can see that your rewards are rank 1 through 5 of life set equipment. So rank 1 through 5. When you look at brutal, it's locked out because I have to beat the previous level. I can get level 5 gear here, and it only costs 8 energy. Once you get here, this will say 8 energy. So you can get rank 5 gear, and it only costs you 8 energy. You can get a lot of good stuff. Plus, you're also going to get some different rewards. So we're going to go back in here. We're going to hit rank. On this one, it's only costing me 4. Again, I'm going to leave it alone, and I want to try to beat these a straight through playthrough and not have to waste energy and go back. Upgrade their armor a little bit, they'll beat at level 3 for you. So again, I'm not really worried about these levels 1s and 2s at all. So I'm not going to level them up. And you can see I don't need them to beat this first level, so there's no point in wasting silver on leveling them up. So go in here, we're going to work on getting this champion, and it'll show it to you as soon as I get them beating this. So again, let's see if we can beat this campaign boss with these 2 characters.
Having overcome the castle guard, the company
called
to mind how the Banner Lords was the king upon it. His orders were this mental.
Play for you. So I leveled up to level 7, max energy of 3, which meant that I got either 33 extra energy or 36 extra energy. They gave me this new champion. It's a rare champion, meaning it has 3 stars to begin with. And if you click on these, it tells you their abilities. Chance to freeze. The unascended skill, it heals a target ally by 20% of their max HP. If you ascend it, meaning you go from 3 gold stars to these 3 pink stars, that it'll have this ability instead. And that heals 20% of their max HP on a target ally, and then it heals all allies except the target by 10%. So even this champion would get 10% of the target's max HP. So if you pick a champion that has a great large max HP, they'll get 20% of their hit points back, and then this champion would get 10% of that champion's max HP, which means if their HP is higher, let's say they have 7 or 10,000 HP, then that means that they might get 70 instead of the 34. All right, well, that's 1%. Actually, that'd be 340 and 700. So it's better to get the 700 if you're picking a champion. And then, of course, the last one is places a increased attack buff on all allies for 2 turns, which is 25%. 5-turn cooldown. Once you increase the skills, it could be a 3-turn cooldown. And as you can see, we gained all this equipment. And as I said, there was no reason for Athel to keep that lower armor, because now look, we have entire sets of armor they're giving away for free. And this is a tournament point. So I can explain that later, but and you can see now we're up to 164 energy. So I'm going to go ahead and step into the next one.
The once glorious city built to go through. They would.
All All right, progress mission is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to, now, as you notice, those star points that we were looking at are getting us points across the bottom down here. And if we beat every single level with 3 stars, we're going to get a void shard. So what we're going to do is go ahead and collect that. That gave us 10,000 silver. Silver's always appreciated. And now we're going to go back over to the sewers of Armok. But first what we're going to do is go to the Bastion. And join the novice tournament. If you make it first place, then you're going to get these items. This guy isn't a bad guy to get. Free champion. It's a 2-day tournament. Here's your tournaments over here. And you can see I have this, but I have 2 days of play to collect that. And I also have I will have 2 or 3 days to collect it after it closes. So once this closes down, it'll stick around until I can claim my rewards and any unclaimed rewards from over here. So I'm not going to collect this yet because, again, I don't want to have a stockpile of energy if I don't need to. All right, so that was that. That's going to stay red until I collect it, so don't worry about that. Now I have this mission over here, and again, I'm going to get this 1-day increase for doubling my XP. I cleared it, I claim, and now it says equip a rare attack type champion with 6 offense artifacts. All right, let's go check that out. Go in here to champions, click on this champion. Again, I don't worry about level 1s, 2s, and I really don't care about level 3s, but you got to have something in the beginning, and that's about the best we can do. I don't collect, take them off, I throw them away. All right, so I have rare attack type, and if you notice, this champion is a attack type. Once I got rid of those green life armor or artifacts, I got rid of the bonuses. So here I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, what do I want for this champion? And I look at this, I can do hit points, but I compare it to the one they already got, and it's attack. So I'm going to keep the attack. Then I click on this one, and it says attack percent. And this glove says attack percent. So I'm going to honestly tell you, this champion wants all attack. Put the helmet on, and the attack item on. So as you can see, I completed that mission. I'm going to check out. I'm going to check the mission and collect 20,000. Here it says equip a rare attack type champion with 6 offense artifacts of level 4 or higher. So as you notice, I've only got 2 on there. So let's go back and check that out. Why is that? So let's go back and look at my champions. This is rank 4 because there's 4 stars. And this champion has a rank 4 because it's 4 stars. So what I'm noticing here is, what I want to do is remove that, and it's 4 stars, so I will pay for that. And I'm going to switch over to this champion, and I will equip these items. And I have these 3 spots open. So you might notice these are my artifacts. This is a support type. And when you look at these attacks, it's going to say damage based on attack. So when I look at my artifacts and I've got this extra 15% attack, that means from all attacks that are based on attack, it's increasing on the stat that. Now this one has hit points, but I always like to raise everything to level 8. I have plenty of silver to do it. You get the first 4 certain, guaranteed, high chance of upgrade. 14% increase in health. And as you notice, I've got these extra substat increases, and that's what's giving these items over here. Great. So level 4. Here for us for a second. That's what it's talking to the server to update the statistics, because this is a direct feed to the server. When I turn this game off here, it will also connect me at any other device, and that's how it connects to all devices. And that's an 8, that's an 8, that's an 8. All right, so I'm obviously looking for more attack type. So now we shall cruise into this, back into the campaign. Remember, our goal is to go through this one time. Now, did you notice that this changed when this champion went there, and that this is the leader position? Now, notice that this champion has a aura. No champion with an aura skill selected. No champion with an aura skill selected. So, if I put this champion here and this champion here, it won't do me any good. So what I'm going to do is flip these two. And as you notice, because the leader spot is filled with a champion with an aura, and this aura increases ally hit points in all battles by 15%. So all battles means anywhere. Campaign, arena, clan boss. Anywhere. So all starter characters, the 4 that you select from, all have this same aura ability. So aura skill increases ally hit points by 15%. So when I hit start, you can go over here and click on info, and you can see if there's buffs or no buffs being added into it. Got a new champion, the Death Hound. A couple nice abilities. We'll ignore shield and block damage buffs. We'll ignore defense if this attack is critical. The entire amount of defense. That's pretty good, actually. That character might be worth keeping. Now this one is A2. This was the A1, and this is the A2. Places a 5% debuff for 2 turns. Damage inflicted is proportional to defense. Damage is based on attack, so you can see how both those statistics are important. So what's important on this one is only the fact that it's placing the 5% bonus. So now what we're going to do, and you notice we got a new champion, we're going to click next, and we're going to try to go through this with the 2 champions. So we have 2 or fewer champions, no losses. Level up, level 8. So again, max energy increase 3, 5 gems. Tavern unlocked, I can go over there. Now this one's pretty important because this is where you can do your leveling and upgrading and all that stuff for your champion. So I'm going to head and click skip.